Lana Clarkson was everything that Phil was not. Lana was beautiful, vivacious, and no one who knew her had a bad thing to say about her. Lana was the type of girl who easily could have been mean or vapid, and everyone around her would allow for it because of her looks. But she never was, choosing instead to put everyone ahead of herself, and doing what she could to help. Unfortunately, the majority of the reporting around her life and death is centered around the man who killed her, with articles mentioning her as an afterthought. However, her life was much more than that. If you are going to look more into the life of Lana Clarkson, I encourage you not to search Google Images, unless you are prepared to be confronted with images of her dead body, as they are unfortunately one of the first results. Lana was born in Long Beach, California, to her parents Donna and James Clarkson. She was raised with her brother and sister in Sonoma County, California until 1978, where, following her father's untimely death, her mother moved the family to Southern California. While Lana was growing up, she was always told how absolutely stunning she was, and how she could be a model. But she always brushed those comments off. She felt as if anything, she was pretty for where she lived, but not pretty enough to make it a career. But shortly after the family's move and her being publicly scouted by a small modeling agency, she realized that she could actually thrive in the entertainment industry. She started with modeling, which took her around the world. Despite never booking any large campaigns for designer brands, she was flown to Greece, Japan, Switzerland, and Jamaica for photo shoots where she was the star. It wasn't long until the glamour and fun of living the working model life began to bore Lana, and she wanted more. After speaking with her agent, Lana began to go out for acting roles. She knew that her looks could open doors for her, but she was hoping that she could wow Hollywood with her charisma and talent. Almost immediately, she began to land bit roles in television and film. Most of her film and television appearances were guest roles, and bit parts with few speaking lines, but Lana didn't mind. She was determined to work her way up the Hollywood ladder until she got her big break, and in 1983 she finally did, when she was cast in her first Roger Corman movie, Deathstalker. Roger Corman was famous for making B-list horror and science fiction movies, with his latest works being Sharktopus in 2010 and Piranhaconda in 2012. He was an incredibly successful movie maker who focused mainly on making campy movies that weren't meant to be taken seriously. And when he met Lana, he knew he had struck gold. Roger quickly cast her in multiple of his upcoming projects, starting with Deathstalker, where she played a female warrior who was the main love interest in the movie. Directly after that, she was cast as the lead in the film Barbarian Queen, where she was the titular Barbarian Queen. After that, she signed on to be a part of the sequel, Barbarian Queen 2, The Empress Strikes Back, the title clearly parodying The Empire Strikes Back, which had come out 7 years before.